24 hours in a day, and I get to do math, hey, hooray. Y equals mx plus b with Mr. Ng. We're making history.
Hey, CVA Bs, week 28. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. All right, we're going to continue on what we did last week. We're going to do these one-on-one meetings. So, solo directions, take a picture of these directions. Go to your big blue button, what do you guys call that? Share notes. And I will put a week at a glance pair deck for you. Watch the week at a glance number 28 video on slide number 1. It'll be pink and it'll look like something like this. I need to change that. Take notes, especially of due dates. Complete slides 11 and 12. So basically this multiple choice and the reflection. And once you finish that, you can individually work on your skills practice, but stay in the video conference. Remember when you come back, the breakout rooms, there's going to be a one-on-one, and it has to be video or audio. So if yours doesn't work, maybe we can set up a time this week where we can, even if you need to, we can do a phone call or something. Google Meets, you just got to let me know what works for you. It's only intended to be like 3-4 minutes. And again, if you need to, we can do it at office hours. If you complete this, last time I said it would be a 900-point assignment. I thought it'd be even better. I will drop your lowest quiz score. So I think that'll be a good thing. And only go to the breakout room when you're tagged. Like someone else will come out and say, hey, it's your turn. They'll either type your name in the chat or say your name out loud. And then basically remember you're only answering 2 of the 4 questions. Grid view and our game plans. Week 28, March 8th to March 12th, 2021. We are focusing on 3.13, which is transformations. What's our learning goal? Students will be able to determine characteristics of radical function transformations on their skills practice packets. We are focusing on square roots and cube roots. Let's go to our room 902 news. Updated some grades. We'll talk about some late work or some assignments or confusions of mistakes I made. Khan Academy is due in about 23 days. Remember, if you need help, you can schedule an appointment with me, or we have the CVA tutors. And I extended the closing date for quiz number 10. So if you have not taken that, you can actually take this during this independent learning time while I do one-on-ones. I've extended the deadline to today till 3 p.m. All right, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. And some more school news. Spring break is March 22nd to 26th. And then also I need some confirmation about the Monday and Tuesday after spring break, which are called non-student days in the district. And normally we've canceled those, which means we may not even have class on the 29th. I will let you know next week on the 15th. So spring break is in 2 weeks. It's also the end of the quarter this week. So if you need anything for the quarter grades, just turn that in and I can grade it over the weekend. Week 28 was our central question. How do you determine characteristics of radical function transformations? You should be working on skills practice 313 and then finishing that up. And then I will also release skills practice 314 later this week. This link will be blue probably on Thursday. Again, we talked about if you have not taken that quiz, take it in class if you need to right now. Okay, shout out to Angelina. She caught a big mistake of mine, and basically I had the wrong directions for assignment 23.4. Here on the Google slides, they were right, but in eCadence, they were wrong. So if you want any of these late assignments here, anything here in red, okay, I'm gonna do a free check, and you have to turn that in by March 10th, Wednesday at 3 p.m. on eCadence. Okay, so eCadence, remember, I'm piloting it with all the other teachers, which means it's kind of like the first year we're using it and all of the districts using it in this following year. Something I don't like is how do you resubmit assignments? In Schoology, it's really nice, and Cadence is not so great. So what we found is you just make a comment and put a link in there. And a second way you can double check is just tell me by email, hey, Mr. Ng, I turned in assignment 23.4 for full credit. Can you double check that for me? So if you do that by this Wednesday, so I'm giving you 2 days, you can even do it in class today. Make sure it's clear, and then I will go check it. So give me an email and put it in the comment in eCadence, then I can check it. So again, that was my mistake, but shout out to Angelina who caught that mistake. So this is what you should have turned in yesterday, but if you haven't, you can go ahead and turn that in, still full credit. And again, I'll release Skills Practice 314. Again, what are you guys doing in class today? Based on this video that you're watching, you're going to answer these multiple choice questions. Just write like 1D, 2A, 3B, whatever you think your answers are. And then you're kind of doing similar reflection questions from last week. And that's it. That's week 28. Let me talk about Skills Practice 313 really quickly. Here I am on Skills Practice 313. We did already A, B, and now in C. If you pay attention, C has 8 questions, but let's take a look in there. Basically, if you realize what I'm doing, I'm basically giving you half the amount of questions now. Why? Because I want you to copy down this introductory video. So it's only 2 minutes long. Go ahead and copy that down. And it says from C1 to 8, so of these 8 questions here, only choose 4 to complete. Feel free to do more than 4, but you must do at least 4, and you can put an X through the number. And then D, it says copy what you did in C0. So copy the intro video above. You can put that here, the information above, or you can watch the video again. And it says there, because there's 8 questions, I want you to do half of them, so choose 4, and then you can skip the other 4. And remember, you're growing in confidence, so if you don't need to watch this video, that's fine, but you might want to go to the end and check your answer. Because if you get stuck, then you have these step-by-step instructions. And then E, you must write down E0, so watch this video, not sure how long it is. And then there's 6 questions, you only need to do 3 of those. Also, a way to double check your answers if you're just using Desmos, you can actually put in both of these functions and then see if you get whatever the description that we get, okay? So that is week number 28 at a glance. We'll see you guys. Bye.
24 hours in a day, and I get to do math, hey hooray. Y equals mx plus b with Mr. Ng, we're making history. Pythagoras, Euclid, and Gauss, learn the math and you'll become the boss.